On Sunday night in Mobile, Arkansas State picked up their first bowl victory at the FBS level. And now, as this season comes to an end, they look forward to next season with new head coach Bryan Harsin. All right, well, Coach, first of all, why was this a good fit for you?
Well, I think when you look at the success they've had, recently, you look at the program and where they're going, you look at the vision that Terry Mahajer has and the people within the program. It's an exciting time, and that's what you want to be a part of. You want to be a part of where people want to be great, and you can feel that here, and then having a chance just to be around the players and feel their energy, the community, everybody's all in, and it just feels really good, and that was something that you could feel from the outside just looking in.
You're going to have a lot of gaps to fill on the offensive side of the ball, a lot of skill guys, and obviously losing Ryan. Just talk about that challenge.
Well, that's obviously a big one. Anytime you lose a quarterback of his caliber, you got to try to find some guys that will step up around the quarterback position and manage those expectations at that position. Ryan's a hard guy to replace, but there'll be some guys now. Ryan wasn't always Ryan. He had to have an opportunity to play too. So there's some guys sitting there just waiting for their opportunity to play. And get them in there, get them going, believe in them, give them some success, let them have some success on the field, and we'll see what happens. But you're right about when you lose some great seniors like we have right now and tonight, and you're going to watch them play their final game. It's exciting to find some new guys to come fill those roles.
You got a stud running back, obviously, in David Oku. I'm guessing you'll be leaning heavily on him next.
Well, absolutely. What we'll do after this is we'll go back and we'll reevaluate. Everybody comes back in. It's a new opportunity. I think you have to do that regardless of who the coach is. You reinvent yourself. You look at how guys can get better. And there are some proven players on this team. And so, yeah, those guys need to continue to get better. They've got to continue to develop. And our team will be different through spring than it is in fall camp and when we start the first game. And it's going to be revolved around those guys that really step up and deserve to be on that field. And we're going to put the best 11 on all sides of the ball to go out there and play.
Finally, you've last few years you've been around some pretty good coaches. Tell me maybe what you've taken from those guys as you move forward into being a head coach.
Yeah, you're right. A lot from both guys. There's just so much. Being with Chris Peterson, Dan Hawkins prior to that. There's two guys that really shaped who I am now, and a lot of philosophies that I'll use in this program. And then getting with Coach Brown. There's so many things that he's done and where that program was going and where it's been. Was tremendous and got so much value from his experience. He's been doing this now a while, and it was really good to sit down with him, and really good to sit down with him in this process as well. He was very helpful, had his full support, and those guys are resources that I'll lean on, have leaned on, and will continue to lean on and use their advice for future events and things like that come up in this program.
So Arkansas State has one bowl victory in the books. We'll see if Bryan Harsin can keep it going. In Mobile, I'm Boron for CST.